Good evening, Gooners. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to In the North Bank, where we are trying to build a community for Arsenal fans to feel safe, secure, talk about whatever they want to talk about, put your point across, be listened to, and also to share ideas with everybody who is involved in the show. Excuse me. Right. This is a great community. I've been part of this for quite a few years now, and we are trying to grow this year. We are heading towards 5k subs. If you could help us with that, that would be amazing. But before I go any further, I'm going to introduce my guest. That's Statman Rich. How you doing, Rich?
Good, thanks. And you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So, guys, we are going to do a quiz tonight. It's a made-up one, just quickly. So how we're going to do this is, and I'll if people join us in the comments, I will tell you again. Every question is an A, B, C, or D answer. So when you've heard the answers, pick the A, B, or C. The fastest one to put A, B, or C in the chat gets a point. All right, that's how we're going to do it tonight. Is that okay with you, Rich?
Yeah, it's perfect. I've got a notepad here, so
Sweet.
Unless I get 3,000 comments, I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, that will come up a little bit later. There'll be 2 sets of 20 questions. Nothing too taxing. There's it's not all sport. There is a sports section, but there's film, there's comics. You'll see anyway when we get to it. Okay, Richard. Right, let's start off with. Oh yeah, by the way, Aisha will be joining us very soon. I think Paul's going to drop in if he can as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on his way to Milan. I think. I don't know, but he's getting ready to go to Milan.
Yeah,
Milan if he's not gone.
If he gets a chance, he will drop into the show. So I hope you've enjoyed your weekend, guys. So let's crack on with this one. We have to talk about the Arsenal game first, mate. Was it a disappointment, Rich?
Not on reflection. I think you can be disappointed with how we played going forward, but when you keep a team that are fighting for survival to no shots on target,
yeah,
you have to say that's a good solid away performance. It's a third of 4 away performances on the trot. And you also have to consider if that's us playing bad and we haven't got beat and we haven't dropped, we've picked up a point. That's quite good.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially when you then consider what else has gone on this weekend. Yeah. I think you can be frustrated that we didn't test Matt Sales enough and that we were wasteful with some of the chances that we did actually have.
Well, let's be fair. Matt Sales kept them in the game, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know,
but if you look at the Martinelli one and both Gyökeres and Gabriel not missing the header at the headed chance, that and Gyökeres not getting that block shot, you could sort of those moments frustrate you, but you've got to be happy considering what else has happened this weekend in the context of the game week.
Totally. We came out pretty strong, didn't we? And also, but then Forest started pretty well as well, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it, Forest probably had the better of the opening exchanges, and then we grew and we suffocated them. And I think for about 35 minutes of that first half, we just suffocated the hell out of them, and there wasn't much they could do.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they had a shot on target today the whole game.
No shots on target at all. No, 6 shots, none on target.
And I think we said it in the watch along yesterday when we were doing the watch along. We didn't feel threatened at any point in the game, did we?
No, we didn't. I don't feel nervous, but it was a bet. They have threats, and we kept those threats quiet as well. So that always helps.
That's it. And to be fair on Forest, they'll be very happy with the point against Arsenal.
Yeah, and I mean, the other context to that is that that's their strongest defensive lineup, and that's the first time in a long time or maybe this season that they've had that lineup available to them. They haven't had it available very often.
Yeah. So Ange has joined us. Good evening, Ange. How you doing?
And it's that lineup that last season got them into European football.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Ange says, like I said, Forest weren't up for losing. They weren't. You're right. We've got a little something to show you, Ange, right? In case you don't behave yourself tonight. So if you don't behave yourself, this is what's going to happen. So there you go, Ange. That's just for you, that is. Right. Okay. So as we said, Forest will be very happy with a point. In your opinion, mate, 3 points lost or 1 point gained?
1 point gained. It's never easy going away from home. You're especially in a hectic part of the season, and you're going to a team that is fighting for their life.
Yeah.
And has something to play for.
But saying that, would we if Aston Villa had won today, would we still be saying 1 point gained?
Yeah. At the end of the day, we had to assume both City and Villa were going to win. We had to try to do what we had to do. We got a point. It's not. Would 3 have been better? Yes, because that would have been a 9 point gap. But we didn't lose. We couldn't win the game, but we didn't lose it. So we've come away better off than we started the game week. And if we're still 15 points better off this season, if you take the games that we've played last season and match them up to this season, we're 15 points better off.
Yeah.
That tells you there's been an improvement.
Yeah. Dan's joined us, mate. Dan, the Forest man.
Yeah. He played well. Forest. They were obdurate, hard to beat, and what you expect from Sean Dyche's side, and deserve a point.
Dan, do you want me to send you the link so you can come on and have your say, mate? Just let me know in the chat if you want to come on and just have your say, fella. Okay. And Anne says, good evening to Dan, the Forest man. You got a well-deserved point. So, yeah. Forest, see, the thing with Forest as well, they've got the history as well, haven't they, Rich?
Yeah.
You know, they've got the pedigree. Okay, I'll send that to you, mate. They've got the pedigree, haven't they? So, you can't just walk into a Forest game and think this is going to be a walkover, can you?
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I think a lot of their problems this season is that the season that Chris Wood had last season, he hasn't replicated. And even though Eagle Jesus, which is their new striker, has played well and he has scored some goals, he hasn't done it in the Premier League. He's a constant threat and he's always a problem, but he's just not produced in enough output in the Premier League for them, and that's meant tight games where it's 0-0 might go go against them.
Yeah. No, I agree. Dan, I think I've sent it to you, but I'm going to put it in shots fired as well, just in case, mate. All right. So when you click on that link, and we'll get you on the show, mate. Let you have your say about Forest. So, yeah. Is there much to break down about the first half, Rich?
Well, as I said, Forest started really well, and they were front footed. They pressed well. They attacked well, and it took a little bit of time to go into the game. But once we got into it, you could see we started pinning them back, and we started slowly strangling the life out of them and keeping them in their half. And they struggled to get out, and we started to cause them problems. And at set pieces, it didn't look convincing, and that to me looked like probably one of the best ways we were going to break them down. I think Madueke huffed and puffed. He got some bits. He did some bits well, but the final ball again from him was probably frustrating. And I think if you look at that first half and the substitutions and how quick those substitutions Arteta made, that's him saying, I got it wrong at the start. And that lineup doesn't necessarily work. There's the cohesion. If you're having Martinelli, you probably want Jesus as your striker. If you're having Trossard, you're probably wanting Gyökeres or Havertz, because they work, and the way Trossard wants to give the ball that would work better. But that's how I see it, and I think he literally put his hands up by bringing Trossard on early, bringing on Saka, Jesus, and then eventually Marino and Eza.
Good evening, Dan. How you doing, mate?
Good evening. It's been a while. Yeah, been fine. How are you two, Ben?
Yeah, we're good, thank you. Yeah. Go on then, give us your breakdown of the game from your perspective as a Forest fan, Dan. What your thoughts?
I mean, it's one of them ones where I did think before the match a draw would have been quite a good result, especially with how up and down we've been. I thought first half, we started off really well and looked bright, and I think like you're saying, Arteta's probably got his tactics one and team. Probably should have gone Swan, then changed it. I mean, Forest, to be fair to the man, defended extremely well. And it was typical Sean that sort of team. And I think towards that second half, towards the end, we was just really tiring. And the subs that you guys made, it just made that difference. Bringing that second one and everyone like. But to be fair on Forest, we actually defended really well. Like, I mean, Sol's save at the end was just unreal what he saved from Saka. He right behind me, and I thought it went right in front of me, and I thought it would go kick. But when you rewatch it, it was actually a really good save.
Yeah. So I've got to ask you, mate. Yeah, Sales kept you in the game, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Them saves he made were just unreal. And that the souls that we knew from last season, when he got the Jordan glove, that's the souls that we knew.
But you were, for some reason, mate, you were lacking something up front, weren't you?
Yeah, and I mean, Jesus, bless him, he's in European football, he's a different animal. But in the Premier League, it's just that physicality and that way we do miss like a Chris Wood or a fully fit Tower, where if you don't lump you up top, at least you got a target man up there who could really hold it and offer that something different, like you did after Jesus goal quest and all that. that what we do miss at the minute. We miss that number 9 target man that could keep the ball up top for a bit, and that they do miss that. Yeah, we didn't play Hutchinson yesterday, but I felt like Dominguez ran himself into the ground. And if I said it to someone in front of me yesterday, like I would have put Hutchinson on ball earlier. Now when Timber playing that inverted left back, that way I would have changed it up then and said, let's go Hutchinson, let him run at him.
Your defence was run ragged, wasn't it?
Yeah, we was, and especially towards the end, you guys were just, you could tell then that we've been really ragged in terms of that, especially with Arsenal's quality.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, Dan. How many times has that back four this season played together? Because that's your back four from last season, isn't it?
Yeah. Literally, just since the Villa game, because Ole Rayner's been out injured for 3 months with hamstring, so he's just coming back into contention. So since Villa, it's that probably 1-2 games. Well, yesterday be 3 games.
Yeah,
Three games.
And it's shown in your results before that period to the result yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we missed Ole Rayner massively at the start of the season. It's just his character in his dressing room as well. Like, and in the back line, I mean, they all know each other inside out with like defending and that. And I feel more comfortable with Rayner in there. No disrespect to Stefano, because I think he stepped up really well whilst Rayner been out. But I feel like now Rayner's back, we should start to see that a lot more settled back four now.
Can I just sort of expand on what Richard said? They're your back four from last season, yeah?
Yeah.
So if they stay fit, say for hopefully touch wood for the rest of the season, you've got a good chance of staying up, yeah?
Yeah, I think we'll stay up, and I think we get a lot more clean sheets now.
The other question I wanted to ask is this as well, right? How is it that last season you're in European places, right? But this season definitely hasn't turned out the same way for you. What do you put it down to, mate?
I think the change of managers, obviously, don't get me wrong, and Eddie coming in, that helped the situation as well, because the whole dynamic of what Man United wanted from Eddie, and what Eddie wanted to implement. Obviously, he had this bust up with Nuno went, and we all know Ange, like, through Spurs, and that's probably didn't help. I mean, there was some stat I read the other week saying that if Forest didn't appoint Ange, and we picked up points, we would have been 5th. So I think the managerial reaction of that. I think having 3 managers and Edu, I could put my finger on.
Right, okay.
Has playing in Europe had any impact, do you think? Or is that not?
It could do. I mean, it could potentially have an impact. It's extra 8 games on top of what we had. I know we did it last season when we got to the semi-final, like, of the FA Cup extra game. So, yeah, I think the Thursday, Sunday could have a massive impact with, like, especially when we were playing away abroad.
Okay, that's good to know. So, all right, Sells gets man of the match. He gets it from the Arsenal fans as well. Deserved it. And just said it in the chat, your keeper man of the match. But let's not brush past him. But if it wasn't going to Sells, in your opinion, and you can think of this as well, Richard, if it wasn't going to Sells, which Forest player would you have given it to?
Oh, Dominguez. Right, said that. Right. And I was saying this, I was in the pub last night after the game, and I had said Dominguez because he ran his socks off. Like, he was physically couldn't walk off that pitch when he got sold. And it was one that I was a bit surprised that we started him, just because of Sangori coming back and how Hutchinson has been. But I think Dominguez, he's really good on the wing, and the biggest thing that you get with him is it's his press, like, and he will run through big walls for you.
Right. Who would you have given it to, Rich, for Forest?
I mean, the three standout outfield players were Dominguez, Anderson, and Gibbs White. I probably would have given it to Anderson because he's I could see him being targeted by Liverpool and Man United and teams because he is such a class player. But Dominguez did shine. He caused Ben White down that side. No end of problems, and he run his socks off. He was a constant threat all game.
Fair enough.
And to be fair on Dominguez as well, because he had to play that literally the Sangari role while Sangari was at AFCON, and Sangari coming back yesterday, that freed up Hansen to do his thing because Hansen didn't enough had to do Sangari's role and his role. And to be fair, Dominguez, when he did play in that central role, I mean, he was really good. And yeah. I mean, yesterday he was really good, and Ben White didn't know what to do with him.
So it must have been a concern to you, though, Dan, not having a shot on target the whole game.
Yeah, it does in a way.
Does that show credit to the Arsenal defence, or that you're lacking something in that area, maybe?
A bit of both, really. I mean, I completely agree. Arsenal, they've got one of the best back fours in the Premier League. Didn't know she had that, and obviously we do like that. We do like something up top, like I explained earlier. So I think there's arguments for both sides that you could do with it, but I think when you look at it, it's definitely them two.
Right. Okay. Cool. Hello, Aisha. How you doing?
I'm all right. You?
Yeah, good. Dan, this is Aisha. I don't know if you've spoke to each other before, but Aisha, Dan, Aisha, and you know obviously. Yeah. So Aisha, Dan's given a really good breakdown about the game yesterday from a Forest point of view. What's your breakdown of the game from an Arsenal point of view?
I think it was a wasted opportunity, but I think we did that classic thing of underestimating a team. I felt like it was very similar in some respects to the first 75 minutes of when we played Wolves, because we had this, and I don't want to call it an arrogance, but I think there was a certain amount of complacent arrogance where we thought because they're the bottom of the table and having their own issues that it's going to be 3 easy points. But what they're not understanding is our game is very clinical. And unfortunately for Arsenal, our game is very easily readable as well. Saka's going to run down the wing. Saliba's going to do the tap. He's going to pass to Gabriel. They're going to be the biggest people in the box when it comes to the set pieces. It is, it's obvious. And I think that teams that can't match us with players are spending all their week analysing our tactics and saying, right, this player's the best one to counteract here. This player's the best one to counter. We know Arsenal do this when this happens. We know when Rice or Saka put their hand in the air, this player runs forward. You've got to get in front of. And I think that is where we are falling short of these sort of teams. And that's not to take anything away from Forest and the way that Forest played, but I think you have to. There's a pattern that is forming here between us and the teams we shouldn't drop points against. So that's my son who sat on my lap. That's his opinion. We play very differently when we're playing one of the top flight, and that's not to take anything away from Forest, because let's face it, this time last season they were top flight. It's not. I'm not trying. I'm literally talking about the top of the league versus the bottom of the league, and that's it. And I think that the problem. You've only got to look at the Villa game. Look at how when we didn't have Saliba, look at the difference between how we played when we beat them 4-1. And let's face it, last season, Forest were up where Villa are. So it's not about the fact that they're not a good side. It's about the fact that they read the game better than we did yesterday.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to do the first part of the quiz in a minute, guys. Okay. But Ange puts in the chat. I'm going to come to you for this one, Dan. And then Richard, and Aisha, if you want to say anything about it, you can do as well. Also, Dyche does defensive well. Do you agree, or do you? I mean, you see it week in, week out. Do you agree, Dan?
Completely agree with that. It reminds me so much of Nuno with how he got us last season, that defensively, but with that, he does similar to what Nuno does, but he gets his organised and gets drilled, and he likes that press, and he likes us to be compact. So yeah, completely agree.
Okay, what's your thoughts on that, Richard? I'll go to you first, mate.
Yeah, I mean, you know what you're getting from a Dyche team. It's well organised, defensively solid. But I have been pleasantly surprised by him because with better players, he's doing better than I actually thought. I didn't think he was that great a manager, but he's proving that with decent players and decent players going forward as well, he can actually do a decent job with a team.
Yeah, okay. Your thoughts on that, Aisha?
Yeah, do you know what? I'd probably agree. I'd say the funny thing with Arsenal is they play really good defensive football, but they're not great against defensive teams.
Right, okay. So I've got something I want you guys to do. Have you got a pen and a piece of paper close to hand?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you got a bit of paper, Dan? And a pen? Right, what I want you three of you to do, because as I say, I'm going to do the quiz in a minute, but you can also join in the quiz if you want to as well. You just got to put your answers in the comments. I want you to give me 3 high points of the game and 3 low points of the game each. And if you all come up with the same 3, it doesn't matter. It's just to see what you guys thought of the game, if that's okay. So, and in the chat, as I say, I'm going to do the quiz in a minute, the first lot of questions, but if you can put your top 3 points of the game and your 3 lows of the game in the comments, that would be absolutely brilliant as well, if you can think of any, please. All right. So, guys, as I say, we're going to do a little quiz tonight. The questions are not hard, right? It's just something to get people involved. Okay. So there are 4 answers to every question: A, B, C, or D. Now, what we want you to do is fastest person in the chat, right? The only ones who can't do this is me and Richard, all right? Fastest answers in the chat get a point, all right? So, as I say, it's just A, B, or C, or D, as quick as you can in the chat for each question, okay? Right, so just to let you know, the categories are, for the first half, sport, what else we got? Comics, there you go, Aisha. Music, and that's it. Sports, comic, and music, all right? And that's going to take us to question 24. So I'm actually going to ask you 24 questions, all right? As I say, fastest in the chat with A, B, C, or D for the correct answer, okay? And you can do this as well, Aisha and Dan, if you've done your points already, all right? Okay, so here we go. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Question 1. Which country has won the most FIFA World Cups? Is it A, Germany, B, Italy, C, Brazil, or D, Argentina? Quickest answer. A, B, C, or D? In the chat. Okay, Angie's gone A. What you going, Dan? What you going, Aisha?
D.
You going what?
Brazil.
So put C in there, mate, just so I know it's you. If that's all right, in the chat if you can.
Where do you want me to do I say it or put it in the chat? Sorry.
Just put it in the chat, sweet.
Okay, no problem.
But whoever gets it in there first is the fastest, right?
Yeah, if you're correct as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying if Angie's right yet or not until other people have put their answers in, all right?
This is where Emerson.
Yeah. Are you on a phone, Dan? Is that what part of the problem is? You've muted yourself, bro. You've muted yourself. Unmute yourself. Right, you've got 5 more seconds. If you don't get your answer in the chat in 5 seconds, we'll carry on, right? Get your answer in the chat. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Angie, wrong. Dan, you were right. It is Brazil. But get your answer in the chat, right?
I'm doing it on my phone. That's all. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, second question: who holds the record for the most Olympic gold medals? A. Carl Lewis. B. Michael Phelps. C. Usain Bolt. Or D. Mark Spitz. Get your answers in the chat, guys. If you've just come into the chat, join in now. We're only 2 questions in. Don't worry. Aisha, are you not using the chat, love? Oh, we've lost Aisha.
No. I was putting it in the private chat because for some reason
it
wasn't.
Not the private. Just put it in the
It wasn't allowing me to put them out. Can you read them out again? Are you're not involved.
Right, Aisha, you were wrong with the first one. All right. Don't put it in the private chat. Put it in the normal chat, yeah?
Okay. What's the options again?
Right, the options again for question 2, the most gold medals is A. Carl Lewis, B. Michael Phelps, C. Usain Bolt, and D. Mark Spitz. And William's already got it right. Okay, we've got a B for Dan, who's put it in twice. Thanks, Dan. Just waiting for you now, Aisha.
No, she has.
Oh, is she? Where did I miss it?
Yes, that's her.
Oh, that's you. Yeah, right. Okay, sorry. That's not Dan. Dan, are you answering this one, bro?
Yeah, put my name.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Manchester both and
Oh, C. He's gone C.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yep. Aisha gets a point. It is Mark Phelps. Well done, Aisha. Okay, question 3. In tennis, what is the term for 0 points? A, blank, B, love, C, nil, D, duck. Get your answers in the chat, guys. I know there's only 3 of you doing it, but it's 3 people that, having a go. So we've got a C for Dan. We've got a B for Ange. And what are you putting, Aisha?
I'm really sorry. Can you read them out again?
Oh, for God's sake. A, blank, B, love, C, nil, D, duck.
Done.
Right. So, yes. Who did it first? Ange did it.
I think Ange just got there, but I think that was because Aisha didn't hear it. Before we do the next one, Aisha, a quick look. That's what I'm sending you. So you've got 2 points and your 2 adapters that go in the phone are a C adapter or an iPhone.
Oh, thank you, Rich. Yeah, I've basically said that I'm a wasted opportunity. I should be doing little interviews outside the Emirates, and I haven't been. And Rich very kindly says he's got mics that I can use for it. So
that's the most Vendens they're called.
I appreciate that.
You tell him, William. You tell him, son. Right. Next, William's 3 for 3, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
He's a smart young lad.
Which sport uses the terms try and scrum? I nearly said scum then. Try and scrum. A, rugby, C, cricket. So, A, rugby, sorry. B, cricket. C, hockey. D, American football. Oh, right. Here we go. Yep. Okay. Yep. Aisha gets the point, mate. She was first. Nice one. It is A. It's rugby. As I say, some of these are really easy, but don't mind, right? Which boxer known as the greatest? Which boxer was known as the greatest? A, Mike Tyson, B, Muhammad Ali, C, George Foreman, or D, Joe Frazier? Just waiting for the answers now. Okay. Dan, I'm just double checking. Did you put A for this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Are you sure? When you're ready, or do you want me to read them out?
She's done it. She has done it.
Oh, she has done it. Oh, right. North Bank Historian. Yeah, sorry. I see it. It's going up too quick for me to check, mate. Sorry. I'll leave it to you, Rich. All right. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll tell everybody's points at the end of the round, yeah?
Yeah.
That's easier, isn't it? Instead of me trying to look for them. Right. Question 6. Which football club... Oh, for God's sake. Which football club plays at Old Trafford? Is it A, Liverpool, B, Manchester City, C, Man United, or D, Everton? Oh, God. Yep. All right.
Do you know that's technically an incorrect question?
No, I didn't.
No,
I don't
because
say are they on the M25 in London?
no, I'll tell you why. Give
Don't.
the answer, then I'll tell you why.
Go on. Well, it's Manchester United.
They don't play at Old Trafford. Old Trafford's actually the cricket ground, and Old Trafford's actually the area. They play at the Theatre of Dreams, and that's actually what the stadium's really named.
Right. Okay. Right. Thanks for
I didn't
that.
give you the answer for the one before, though, Des. That was the only thing. But
Did I? Oh, who cares? It doesn't matter. Did I? No, I didn't.
You should, yeah.
Man
Oh,
United.
I love
It's
it.
C. Man United. That's what I said.
Yeah, no, the one before that, the boxing one, you didn't.
All right. Well, sorry. I did. I said, oh, did I not? It's B, Muhammad Ali. So there we go. So Dan, you were wrong. Haha. In cricket, how many players are on the fielding team? Is it A9, B10, C11, or D12? Don't worry, we're going on to another category after one more question. Everybody got their answers in? Have they got their answers in, Rich? Yes, they've got right. It's C11. So well done. Wow. If you got that right, well done, because I'm not even checking now because I'm trying to speed up a little bit. Which Formula One driver has the most world titles? A, Sebastian Vettel, B, Lewis Hamilton, C, Michael Schumacher, or D, Ayrton Senna?
Are we having any geography questions of like the M25 and
no. And anyway, I'm not even answering them, Dan. I'm not even so don't worry. Okay, you got everybody's answers, Rich?
Yeah.
It's C, Michael Schumacher. So whoever said C gets the point. So here we go. We're going on to comics now. Oh, here we go. Start simple. I think they get a little bit harder as we go on. All right. What is the name of what's Batman? Put your tongue in, Des. What is Batman's real name? A, Clark Kent, B, Bruce Wayne, C, Tony Stark, or D, Peter Parker? Everybody answered? Just waiting for Ange, yeah? Take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, lovely, brilliant. Let me see. Well, this is question 10. Which superhero is known as the Man of Steel? A, Thor, B, Iron Man, C, Superman, or D, the Hulk? Let me know when they've all answered, Rich, and I'll just move on to the next question.
They've all answered.
Right, lovely. 11. Which comic company created Spider-Man? A, DC Comics, B, Dark Horse, C, Marvel, D, Image?
You know, Image and Dark Horse are the same company now.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, it's...
Yep.
Blame ChatGPT, all right? Right, okay. Has everybody answered that one, Rich?
Yeah, I think it's because of when Spider-Man came out, they weren't the same comic house, so that's why they put it like that.
Okay, the answer is C, Marvel. So whoever got the C fastest, well done. Who is the arch enemy of Superman? This is question 12. A, Joker, B, Thanos, C, Lex Luthor, D, Magneto.
Not being funny, but if this quiz on comics was a score from yesterday, I would be beating Dan about 5-0.
You would. Yeah, you would.
I'm
You would, to
literally
be fair.
at him every a second before he does.
So C, Lex
Stuck
Luthor.
in the generator.
Question 13. What metal is Wolverine's skeleton coated with? Is it titanium, vibranium, steel, or adamantium? I'll be getting all these right as well, by the way, Alicia, by the way.
No, I wouldn't need comics to read comics to know that one either.
No, that's true. Right, everybody answered? Or, no, just that. There we go. It's D, adamantium. I said it right the first time and all. Bloody hell. Question 14. Which superhero team includes Cyclops, Storm, and Professor X? A, Justice League, B, Avengers, C, X-Men, D, Fantastic Four. We've got a music round after this one, guys. We've got two more for this category, and then we've got a music round. Everybody answered?
Yeah.
Which one was that again? Oh, yeah. It's C, X-Men. Well done, whoever was the fastest. What is Iron Man's real name? A, Steve Rogers, B, Bruce Banner, C, Tony Stark, D, Hank Pym. I could even tell you who all those characters are, not only who, but it's A, Steve Rogers, B, Bruce Banner, C, Tony Stark, D, Hank Pym. Ooh. I think Dan might have pulled one back there. It's C. No, it's not T because T's not even there. C, Tony Stark. Right, last one in this category. Which character is the ruler of Wakanda? A, Falcon, B, Black Panther, C, Blade, D, Luke Cage.
Ooh,
Just waiting on Ange, I think, are we? It's B, Black Panther. Well done, guys. Whoever got it right. Right, we're on to a music round. Don't blame me for these, right? Okay. Which band released Bohemian Rhapsody? Was it A, the Beatles, B, Queen, C, Led Zeppelin, D, Pink Floyd?
yeah, we didn't want to make people run away.
We really want to see those fingers. It's B. It is B. No, if anybody doesn't know that, you must live under a rock. It is Queen. Correct.
It's like when you see these reaction videos, right? These people that are like 20, never seen Bohemian Rhapsody or never seen Billie Jean before, and you're like, if you wanted to scream, this was clickbait anymore. Like, there's no way someone in their 20s and 30s has never heard Bohemian Rhapsody.
Exactly. Which singer released the album 25? Okay, which singer released the album 25? Was it A, Adele, B, Beyonce, C, Rihanna, D, Taylor Swift? Bloody hell, Aisha, you've got a fast finger.
Can I just say, Taylor Swift might as well support Spurs for as much as I can't stand her.
That's all right. I don't like her either, but there we go.
That was just a guess for me, that one. I didn't even know it.
Adele is the right answer. Well done, everybody. All three of you. It's much appreciated. Which instrument has 88 keys? A, guitar, B, violin, C, piano, D, harp. This is like an 11s plus exam, this is.
Yeah, there should have been something else in there, but I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah. Right.
Ooh.
Oh, they're really getting competitive now, aren't they, though, the three of them? It's C, piano. It's good to see. It's just a bit of fun. Right. Question 21. Which band featured... Oh, I'm going to change it, Richard, because it's obvious.
Yes, so you can change it.
Yeah. Which band featured The Edge in the group? Is it A, Queen, B, U2, C, Coldplay, D, Oasis?
This is another one I can't stand, but I know about.
That's right, it's U2. I've got to tell you a funny story about this next question when I've read it out. Sam does a lot of quizzes, right, with me, yeah? Which country did ABBA come from? Is it A, Norway, B, Sweden, C, Denmark, or D, Finland, or as my Sam answered, Belgium? So, which country did ABBA come from? Norway for A, Sweden for B, Denmark for C, Finland for D. Hello, Mark. Thanks for joining us. You can join in the quiz if you want. We're about halfway through it now, though.
I say it'd be good for geography. That would be Belgium's. I know that.
Has everybody answered that one?
Yeah.
That is, sorry, I didn't notice. That is Sweden. B, Sweden. Who sang Like a Prayer? A, Whitney Houston, B, Madonna, C, Lady Gaga, and D, Cher. Everybody answered that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks definitely like they've all answered it, yeah.
B, Madonna. There we go. Right, the last question of this section of the quiz, and then we'll do the rest after we've had a bit more of a chat. All right, guys? Which famous music festival takes place in Somerset, England? A, Coachella, B, Glastonbury, if I've pronounced that one correct, I'm not sure. B, Glastonbury, C, Reading, D, Isle of Wight.
I used to know somebody who lived on, and their back garden overlooks, and you just used to walk down every day.
Right, has everybody answered that one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. It's Glastonbury. Right, that's the first half of a very simple quiz. Sorry, guys, but what's the scores? What's the scores on the doors, Richard?
Well, Aisha is just winning because she's fastest singer first. They've all done really well, and it would be really close points wise. So,
yeah.
But I mean, Aisha's got 7 fastest in the comic one. She's got pretty much every single one. She's got 8 in the music one. She got 3 in the sports one, along with Anne. That was a tie for fastest singer first, but they did really well.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So right before we did that part of the quiz, guys, I asked you for 3+ and 3 negative points from yesterday's game. We'll let ladies go first. What's your 3 positives from yesterday's game, Aisha, for you? Aisha?
Oh, sorry, Des, what was that? Sorry.
What was your 3 positives from the game for you yesterday?
My 3 positives from the game yesterday is that what yours are? We didn't lose. I'm going to take that.
Yeah.
We didn't concede.
Yeah.
And we're still top of the league today.
That's fair enough. Dan, what's your 3 positives from the game?
Sel's keeping us in the game and keeping the clean sheet. I thought that atmosphere was spot on yesterday. That, especially the end, the banter between Arsenal fans and Forest fans were just funny. And it's just a defensive structure from Forest that, just like we spoke earlier about Darts, that it's just a Darts team and how it does.
Right, and your 3 positives from the game, Rich?
We've extended our lead at the top of the league.
Uh-huh.
We again didn't concede a shot on goal, and just to wind Brian up, David Raya.
Oh, dearie me.
I
Right.
still think he looks like if the League of Gentlemen TV show had a goalkeeper.
Okay, Aisha, what are your 3 negatives from the game?
We didn't win, we didn't score, and our striker should have done more. The total opposite of what the good was.
Right, okay. Your 3 negatives from the game, Dan?
And subs from that were good. But I thought like we brought Hutchinson on too late and we could have brought him on earlier. Kindness, you could tell that especially towards the end we were literally hanging on. And yeah, the third one, well, struggling anyway with this one, but I think not having a shot on target.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Richard, your 3 negatives?
We didn't test sales enough. We didn't convert our chances, and we didn't get the 3 points.
That's brilliant. Right, there's one more thing I want to talk about the Forest game, and then we're going to have a quick look at the Milan game coming up on Tuesday, guys. Right, but was that a handball by the Everton? Not the Everton, by the Forest player. I don't know why I said Everton. By the Forest player. Dan, was it a handball?
From where I was, I couldn't see it, but when I rewatched it again today, I think on another day, and I'll say this just because I poured the referees on 4 years, that would get given another day. But it's one of them for ones that I think, yeah, he did touch his arm, but I don't think he did it deliberately. But like I said, on another day, it'd get given.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. What about you, Aisha? Was it a handball?
I'm going to be really controversial here, and I'm going to say that the only reason we're even talking about this is because we didn't win. I think if we'd won 3-0, no one would be talking about this.
Fair enough.
I'll be honest. The thing that makes me think it wasn't a penalty was none of our players were actually involved. It was it was shoulder or hand involving 2 of their players. So I don't know if that actually, by the rules, justifies a penalty, because surely it's got to be a direct obstruction to the goal, right? Well, it wasn't. It was in the corner.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And
I really, honestly, I get really fed up with all football fans when this happens. If you were winning 3-0, like I just said, no one's going to bother about a decision like that. No one's going to actually care. It's only because you're chasing the goals in the dying minutes. That's the issue.
Fair enough. Thank you for that. Seema's joined us. Good evening, guys and girls. Good evening, Seema. Mark joined us. Thank you for joining us, Mark. Appreciate it. But Seema has joined us. Thank you, Seema. Good to see you. Right.
Yes, just very quickly, I'm just going to go sort Little Man a bottle. Very unglamorous. I'll be right back.
That's all right. Cool. Yeah. Richard, was it a handball?
No, but because it's too close to his body, if he makes that arm movement and it touches the ball with it away from his body, that's a stone. We're getting given a stonewall penalty. And Dan is also right. Another referee and bar on another night, give it. And you'll see it in another game given. And that's what's frustrating. It should be across the board. Every game's the same. That's the same outcome. It's not a penalty, but you will see in 2 or 3 weeks' time. It's very similar, and it will be given as a penalty. And that's what's frustrating about the referees of this league.
Yeah, we need consistency, don't we?
Yeah.
You know. What's saying there? Sorry. Wenger rule not kicked in yet.
No, they don't want it. I think they're looking at it. They don't want it to come in because they believe it will ruin the game.
Oh, Seema's agreeing with you as well, mate. Evening, Ange and those in the chat. I agree with Richard. Fair enough.
Thank you, Seema.
Right, so we're going to spend the next 10 minutes-ish reviewing the Milan Arsenal game in the week. But Dan, have you got a European match in the week?
Yeah, we got Bordeaux away on Thursday.
Right, well, we'll talk about that with you as well. We'll talk about the Milan Arsenal game, and then we'll talk to you about your Forest game in Europe. Okay, is that all right?
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
Then, sorry, go on, mate. Go on. You still muted?
No, just say, yeah, that's cool.
Okay, cool. And then we'll do the rest of the quiz, guys, and then it will be the end of the show, okay? But here we go. Right, Richard.
Yes.
Over to you. And when Aisha comes back, if Aisha doesn't come back by the time you're done, I'll go to Dan, and then hopefully by the time Dan's done, Aisha will be back, yeah? So give us your thoughts, your breakdown of the game.
It's probably the toughest of the 4 away games we've had on the trot. Into a very good side. They beat us 1-0 last season with a dodgy penalty decision against us, where it hits Marino's hand and it's given. I think we'll probably go strong in this game, and I think it's all about that midfield and thing, but I'm going to take us to edge it slightly. I think we'll get a result this time round. Okay,
that's cool. What I've got to ask, what do you want the lineup to be for that game, mate?
Well, it's got to be, and for me, there may be one change in this, and but I'm going Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and I'm going to put Skelly at left back.
Right. Who are you having in goal, mate? Before you go to your midfield, who are you having in goal?
It's Freya. No messing about with this game.
So your midfield?
Zubimendi, Royce, Odegaard.
Okay, and you're up front?
Saka, Trossard, Gyökeres.
Cool. Not Jesus to get a look in, no?
Not in this game.
I'm back.
Right, I'm going to come to you in a second anyway, Aisha, yeah? Not this game, yeah?
Not this game.
Aisha, same 2 questions to you, basically. What's your breakdown of the game and what you're looking for? And the second part of the question is, who's your starting 11? But start with the breakdown of the Milan, what you're hoping for the Milan Arsenal game.
Probably 2-1, I think, would be a fair assessment. I do want to win, although I think the position of where we are, I think of, the fact that we really, really need to keep winning these games in the Premier League. I mean, I'm not saying I'm scared of United, but, I don't want us to go there and be like giant killers to us after what they've done to City. So I'd like us to rest key players, but at the same time, make sure that we've got a strong squad out. So I probably would put Jesus up front, to be honest. Right. I'd probably give Havertz a bit of a go as well towards the last 10-15 minutes.
So what would your goalkeeper back for midfield and setup be then?
Pretty much the same. I'd have pretty much the same as yesterday, right. But I would, apart from I wouldn't rest Saka in the beginning. I would definitely play him. I'd definitely take him. I'd probably rotate Trossard on first, then Martinelli.
Yeah.
But effectively, that's really all I would change. And having, like I said, Jesus in, maybe having Havertz brought in the last 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So, out of fairness, Dan, the floor is yours. What are you hoping for your team, and what lineup are you going to go for in Europe, mate?
I think going to Bordeaux, we all need 2 points to secure qualification for the knockout phase. So I would like us to do one, just so it takes the pressure off the last game. I think Bordeaux away is probably just one of the toughest ones, like Betis was. But I think we have to do one and then give it like last half an hour. bring the players on, give the key men a rest. So I think it'd probably be similar to yesterday, really, in terms of the team, because obviously Hutchinson's he's not in the squad, and I've obviously they've done the swap between Aino and Sinchenko, so it that sort of team, similar sort of team to yesterday, really. Then if we're winning 2-3-0, swap it all around.
Yeah.
But I think I'll probably going to do 3-1 Forest.
Nice one, mate. I hope you get. I hope that's the result you get. And as you say, if you get the points you need to get the qualifying, that's absolutely brilliant. But I've also heard today that Zinchenko's going to Ajax. Is that right? Has that all been?
Yeah. He's going to Ajax. I mean, it's not worked out for him since he came in. He only made 5 Premier League starts, and most of his starts came in Europe. So I think the Wrexham was like the final straw for that with him. Like, don't get me wrong, I think his football intelligence second to none. Like, what he sees on the football pitch, it's unreal. But I think it's just been found out too much at defending. And I think that he had a word with him and just said that he can't see him featuring as much. So obviously, and that's probably got players that he would look like to win in. So I mean, good luck to him because go to, but I think it's just not worked out.
Yeah, fair enough. That's cool. Seamus just letting us know about African Cup of Nations. Morocco have a penalty in the 99th minute to win the cup. Congratulations, Morocco, Ancest. Right, guys, we're going to finish off tonight's show with the last part of the quiz. So that's question 25. Oh, hello. Oh, God, blimey, no. Open up again. There we go. Question 25 all the way to 40. Right, so we're going from question 25 to 40, okay? We're going to start with TV. Fastest finger first. Seema, join in if you... So basically, just so you know, Seema, I give an A, B, C, or D, and the fastest one to put the correct answer in gets the point, all right? Right, here we go. So question 25. Here we go. In Friends, what's the name of Ross's second wife? Is it A Rachel, B Carol, C Emily, or D Monica? Fastest finger, please.
Not being funny, but if it's one of them, someone's watching a very different Friends to the rest of us.
I didn't know they made that version yet.
I never watched Friends, so I'm just guessing there.
Okay, mate, no worries. It's Emily. C, Emily. Which TV show features the character Sheldon Cooper? How I Met Your Mother. B, The Big Bang Theory. C, Modern Family. D, Scrubs. Just wait for everybody to put their answers in.
It is literally should just be renamed Friends with Nerds.
Is that everybody answered that one, Rich? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it's B, The Big Bang Theory. Which long-running British sci-fi series features the Doctor? A, Torchwood. B, Red Dwarf. C, Doctor Who. D, Black Mirror.
Loved all 3 of them.
But you could have a double answer here. Just to let you know.
Because I don't consider one of them really a series, it's a spin-off.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, go on in. Which is the spin-off? I know what you're going to say, but which is the spin-off?
Because it's literally an anagram.
It's backwards or whatever. Yeah. But also, he's appeared in it.
Yeah.
So, you could have had a double answer there, really. But there we go. Right, question 28. We're cutting through these now. Thank you, guys. I'm enjoying this. What is the name of the bar in Cheers? A, the Winchester. God. B, Moe's Tavern. C, the Cheers bar, and D, Central Perk. Loved Torchwood. I enjoyed Torchwood as well, Ange. You've got taste. You're not going on a naughty step for that one.
She's been well behaved tonight.
She is. Not used to this. The penalty hasn't been taken yet, guys. There's a huge drama, according to Seema. Seema, concentrate on the quiz. Only joking. So the answer is C, the Cheers bar. Number 29. In the Game of Thrones, what is the Stark family motto? Fire and blood, hear me roar, winter is coming, ours is the fury.
Is this when I tell you I hate Game of Thrones with a passion?
Nobody. Sorry, I just couldn't put a sentence together there. Sorry.
It's literally just a Poundland Lord of the Rings. There, I said it.
Oh, for goodness sake. You and your Poundlands. And Seema doesn't know, bless her. Oh, Seema, you get a special award. We'll get you a pointed hat with a D on it or something. It's C, winter is coming. If you don't know, you don't know. That's it. And Angie's never watched it either, but she got it right. Which UK cooking competition is hosted by Greg Wallace and John Rhodes? A, Bake Off.
Not anymore.
Oh, no, not anymore. No, yeah. A, Bake Off. B, MasterChef. C, Hell's Kitchen. D, Ready Steady Cook. I told you a lot of these were easy, but it's just like see if it works. You can tell Seema doesn't watch the telly. It's B, MasterChef. Okay, so that was that one. Question 31. We've only got 9 more to go, guys. It won't take long. Which animated TV series is set up in the fictional town of Springfield? Is it A, South Park, B, Family Guy, C, The Simpsons, or D, American Dad? And I can't stand all of them.
Some are a little better than the others. Not much, but
no. Senegal have walked off. Oh my God. Seema, put a C. Seema, put C. It's C. It's Springfield. Seema's too busy in the football, so I'll carry on.
Hang on, Des. Last night, Seema was telling us all to concentrate on the football while we were talking on a watch along. Now she's the one interrupting a quiz by watching the football.
One rule for one, mate. One rule for one. You know what I mean? Anyway, number 32. Here we go. Only Fools and Horses. What is Del Boy's surname? Is it A, Harper, B, Trotter, C, Smith, or D, Cooper? Can I just say as well, Aisha, Richard picked these categories, and the next one is history. So if you don't win the next one,
we really should get your class here to mark you out. What you do on this one, really.
Listen, I would make these questions really horrible. I'm not a very good. When I do the little quizzes at the beginning of every lesson, I put a question once. When did the First World War officially end? And they all put the 11th of November 1918. I went, no, 28th of June 1919. The armistice was in 1918. The Treaty of Versailles was in 1919. You saw them all look at me, and in their heads they were like, what a bitch. Right?
She's come up with an excuse now. You know I can't type and watch along. So, anyway. So
I thought all women could multitask.
It's B, Trotter. Right, we are finally on the final section of questions. Thank the Lord. Right, here we go. There's not many left now, guys. 33. Who was the president of the? Who was the first? Oh, for God's sake! Who was the first president of the United States? Was it A, Thomas Jefferson, B, George Washington, C, Abraham Lincoln, D, John Adams? Oh, hello. Dan's in there with a quick answer.
Can you repeat that?
That's literally just
I did not hear.
yes.
Can you turn your hearing aid up? Is that all right? Who was the first president of the United States? Thomas Jefferson is A. B is George Washington. C is Abraham Lincoln. And D is John Adams. I knew it. It's B, George Washington.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what. Right, Aisha will answer this the quickest. I know she will. In which year did World War II end? A, 1943. B, 1944. C, 1945. And D, 1946. She's already answered it. No, have you? No, you haven't. Sorry, I apologise. You haven't. You're just about to. Yeah, you just have, yeah. The team are back out. Cheers, Seema. Trying to do a quiz. Okay. Everybody's just waiting for Aisha to answer now. And then
I think he has.
Yeah, she has. No, I mean, they're waiting for Aisha to answer. And then it was C. It's 1945. Who discovered...
I put it down.
I know
I know you have.
That's what I'm saying. They're waiting for you to put your answers, and then they're all going C. You know what I mean? Who discovered penicillin? Question 35. Louis Pasteur is A. B is Marie Curie. C is Alexander Fleming. And D is Isaac Newton. So who discovered penicillin, guys?
I teach this for GCSE medicine. So
Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, guys. We didn't know this before we put... there we go. The answer is Alexander Fleming. Well done, Aisha.
now I always have to remind the kids, make sure you put Alexander Fleming, because every year when we get the scripts back of the most common mistakes, they always write Ian Fleming, who obviously wrote James Bond.
Yeah. Right, okay, the next one. Now, please be quick, guys, right? Don't want Aisha to get this one the quickest. Be quick. Ready, Dan? Is your finger poised, mate? Really want to see those fingers. Good lad. Which ancient civilization built the pyramids? Was it A, the Romans, B, the Greeks, C, the Egyptians, or D, the Babylonians? Oh, for God's sake!
Just.
Okay. Yes, Ange. Well, yes, it was the Egyptians. Well done again, Aisha. Right, 3 more questions, guys. Then we're hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 more questions, and we're done. No, we're not. 3 more questions, and we're done. I think no, it is 4. I can't count. What was the name of the ship the Pilgrims sailed to America on in 1620? A, Santa Maria. B, Mayflower. C, the Titanic. D, Endeavour. Sorry, I know I laughed. I gave one away there because I laughed. Oh, God. Go on, Ange. Waiting for you. You can do it. Well done. It is B, the Mayflower. Well done. Question 38. Who was the British Prime Minister during most of World War II? Was it A, Margaret Thatcher, B, Winston Churchill, C, Neville Chamberlain, D, Tony Blair? Everybody in? Penalty finally? Oh, good. That's good. I think everybody's in, aren't they? Yeah. It was B, Winston Churchill. Which wall came down first in 1989? Symbolising... No, not first. Which wall came down in 1989, symbolising the end of the Cold War? A, the Great Wall of China. B, the Berlin Wall. C, Hadrian's Wall. D, Wall Street.
I don't want to test your quizzing skills, but are you aware that every single correct answer? I'm not going to say it actually because you are giving the answers, aren't you? Or you're not giving the answers?
No, I am.
Yeah, we are giving the answers. Yeah.
Every single bloody answer has been beat.
No, it hasn't. Sure.
Yes, it has. Go back and look at the chat.
Actually, it has. No, there was a C.
It's been PMC.
No, it's B and C's, and there's well, it's got nothing to do with me. I was sent this.
It was just chat.
You don't even have to. I'm not being funny with you. You don't even have to have a good general knowledge. You just have to not be deaf. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's it, basically.
Well, the answer's B, Berlin Wall. And can I just say, Great Wall of China, that massive wall, right? And not one ATM. It's crazy.
I know.
Isn't it? Anyway, final question. Thank God. Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Oh, don't be it. Oh, God. A. Bessie Coleman. B. Amelia Earnhardt. C. Sally Ride. D. Valentina Tereskoskin. Yeah, I'm not even going to pronounce that one.
Look, I've just put in my answers for the next 10. I'm going to go to bed. See you later.
No, that's it. That's it. It's over. Thank the Lord. Do you know what? That's down to Chat GPT, but there we or whatever it's called.
Yeah. You'd expect it to mix it up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. But it was Bernhardt.
It was done quick and off the cuff. So
Earnhardt. Who was it, Samantha?
Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart. Right. Okay. So
I believe
who's the winner, Richard? I don't think we really need to answer that. Really.
No, I mean, she feeding a baby on the lap, and she was fastest to a hell of a lot of those. She was fastest to all the history ones. So well done to her. I mean,
I'm not clever, Rich. I just know where the B key is on my keyboard. That's all it is.
I'll tell you what, she's probably got William's forehead just pressed on it. Go on, son, you answer it. Yeah. And Anders has joined us. Thanks for joining, Anders. Better late than never, fella. But, thank you. So, resoundingly, thank you, everybody who joined in. Much appreciated, right? Aisha has won the quiz. And for Aisha, I've got a little prize for Aisha here. She'll love this, right? If it does it for me. Here we go. Visual layouts. There we go. Come on. There we go. Look at, there you go. Trossard as a tortoise. There we go.
Oh, no. Poor Dad has got no clue what this is about.
Yeah, I'm just saying like, right, okay.
Before we go, Aisha, and we are going in a minute, would you like to explain what it's all about, please?
Right, so last night we was having this random conversation about how Arsenal's full of really good-looking players, but for some reason, I seem to think that Trossard's very cute, and then followed it with a sentence of, but he looks like a tortoise. So now... There is Trossard as a tortoise on the screen.
That makes sense now.
And now the problem is, now you won't unsee it. You won't unsee the fact that he looks like a tortoise.
Do you know what it is? Richard came up with it. I can't take any of the credit, but I've also got this one, Aisha. You'll appreciate this one as well. Yeah.
And Andrew will appreciate this one, hopefully. Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. He sent it to me. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. There we go. Des the Wise. That is my new name now. When I'm on Aisha's shows, I will be known as Des the Wise. Right, guys. It's been absolutely brilliant. Dan, I've got to thank you first, mate, for coming on. Obviously, being our resident Forest fan. All I can say was you put up a good game yesterday. Best of luck in the week in Europe, mate. And when we sort shots fired out, we will be in touch. All right, mate. But
yeah, so thanks for having me on. I know it's been a while since I've been on due to that personal life caught up. So yeah, but no, thank you for having me on again. I enjoyed it.
Cheers for being here, mate. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. And we might even get you over on Aisha's channel as well, mate, at some point, because she'll have anybody on there. She's all right. She don't give a toss, really. She'll have anybody on there.
Actually, to be fair, it would be lovely because we were talking about the shared history between Nottingham Forest and Arsenal. So it'd be a lovely conversation to have, definitely.
Yeah, well, we'll get you that word. We'll get you on that one, mate. All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
As I say, thanks for your time tonight, mate. Appreciated. Obviously, Aisha, thank you for being a right boffin.
It wasn't hard, but
if I came on here and my name is the North Bank Historian and I was really crap, it doesn't really hold much for my screen name, does it? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm going to put this one back up before we go, Aisha, because I want to send you away with happy thoughts. All right. I'm just going to quickly jump into the chat again before I say goodbye to you, Richard, mate. It's gone to extra time, apparently, in the Cup of Nations. And Anne Hathaway loves him. And Anne saying, no, he's so cute. So, Anne, you can go on here. We've gone the whole show without putting you on here. So you can go on there.
Right? I love that picture.
She's on there with her favourite fella, aren't you, Ange? There we go.
He loves her Brazilian.
Excuse me.
Anders, sorry for being late. Have a good night, folks. Thanks, Anders. Take care,
Thank
mate.
you for coming on anyway, Andreas. Hope you get home safely.
We'll speak to you soon, fella. I hope you enjoyed the game today as well. Ange is shattered, but she's had a fun time, so that's good. And Seema says, thank you, guys. Hope to see you in Tuesday's watch-along. There is a watch-along on Tuesday for the Milan game. You're more than welcome to join us if you want to. Aisha, the invite's open to you. Anybody in the North Bank can come and join us. It's fine. All right. So on that note, Richard, as always, cheers for putting possibly the worst quiz together ever. Right?
It's quick and it was simple.
It was, mate. No, but thank you for what you do, mate. Appreciate it. And I'll speak to you soon, obviously.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. Mark's been in there. Seema's have been in there. Ange's been in there. Anders. Have I missed anybody out? Obviously, our two amazing guests, Dan and Aisha. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. Aisha, if you want to be found, where can you be found and what, you know?
X, Instagram, and YouTube as the North Bank Historian. I am doing a pre-recorded show this Wednesday called What the Others Think of Us, and I am reviewing one of the latest videos by Rory Jennings when he talks about Arsenal fans shouldn't panic, and see if I agree with him.
Brilliant. And Dan, where can you be found, mate, if people want to find you?
If you want to find me, I'm on Talk Fast TV. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, literally all the socials really, and YouTube.
I've been liking all your TikToks, by the way, mate. I've been giving you a thumbs up.
Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, it's hard to get the TikTok back up and running again because I went through a patch where they weren't uploading as much. So,
right.
But that's becoming a bit more of a regular stuff now.
Cool. Richard, where can you be found, mate, if people want to find you?
Well, on in the North Bank or on the Gunner Ritchie 1971X, two old Gunners. You can find me on any corners in Portsmouth. Oh, there's an OnlyFans, Tricky Dickies, Fancy Feet. Pretty much anywhere I can, you can search, I'll be found.
Before we go, Senegal have just scored. I hope that's not all life-changing for all of you, but Senegal have scored. So here we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for being on the show, guys. Don't forget, look after each other, take care of each other, love each other. And as us three would say, and Dan can say what he wants for Forest, come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Eds.
Well, we'll take that one as well, mate. Take care. Peace. We're out of here. See you later.